Assalamualaikum, good morning.
Waalaikumsalam. Have a seat. I'm Vika, one of the administrators of this school.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Vika. Thank you for inviting me to an interview.
You're welcome. Please tell us a little about yourself first.
I am Roudlatul Hikmawati and I just graduated from the ITSNU Pasuruan with a bachelor degree in education. When I was in college, I did an apprenticeship at SMA 1 Purwasari maths teacher from 6 months. Even though it was only a short-term experience, I learned a lot of things from it. For example, how to manage our classroom, how to deal with students, how to plan good teaching material and contents.
What was the underlying motivation for you to choose to become a teacher?
Basically, the dance to be a teacher comes from the heart. After I joined independent it turned out that I felt that being a teacher was a noble task. Finally, this job became a calling for me to remain a teacher because I think the teacher role has a lot to do with future success. And also in my family there is a lineage of teacher.
How do you approach teaching in class?
In the teaching process, I prefer to use a personal approach. So that in teaching mathematics, I am more toward approaching students. In the teaching and learning process, I try to be a facilitator and moderator for them. For example, I teach the teaching materials and I will monitor them and evaluate when they make mistake in the flow of teaching or completing tasks.
My students think mathematics is a difficult subject, so there must be students who find it difficult to understand, or there must be someone who made mistake in doing it. How do you see this condition?
I understand that surely it happened a lot. As I said, my students learn more to their minds, and it is definitely error-free. I try to understand because learning mathematics itself requires intellectual development. If there is a student who makes a mistake in completing a text, it means he has tried. Only his reasoning and thinking scheme are wrong, and I must have to rectify it. For students who have difficulty understanding, I will invite him to communicate in a way to find out the difficulties and give more time to discuss. Students should be given support and assistance, not abandoned, because with help and attention, they are more motivated, especially in mathematics lesson.
What methods do you use in teaching?
All method I do. We also often do the discussion method in class. This is important for us to do so that students can help each other in solving a problem. In the discussion, we can assess whether the student can discuss their opinion to get the result systematically. When they discuss, I will guide and supervise them. I also use teaching aids to help students understand the material. I always give structured and non-structured assessment. During the learning process, I also intersperse it with storytelling so that the student wouldn't be too bored during the learning process.
What are the obstacles that you experience when teaching mathematics in class?
Many, especially when mathematics is in the last hour. It takes extra attention to revive their enthusiasm for learning. This is because the students are tired, sleepy, and getting bored. Then another obstacle from the student themselves is not paying attention when the learning process. and the use of third or media here still lacking.
Great. This is the last question for today. Is there anything you want to ask?
Oh yes, when will I know the result of this interview?
Okay, I'll tell you later.
Yes, Mr. Vika.
Anything else you want to ask?
No, thanks again for taking the time to interview me.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for coming. Good luck.
Yes, thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.